FBI storms Lagos, Nigeria as they pursue the Lagos big boy for defrauding U.S. President Donald Trump of 2025 inauguration funds. Breaking news. The Federal Bureau of Investigation have filed a civil complaint to seize property belonging to Lagos-based fraudster Ghanaaians for stealing more than $460 million in funds meant for U.S. President Donald Trump's 2025 inauguration. Before I proceed with this video, I want to put it out here that this video is truly for educational purposes and of course newscasting and creating awareness about things happening. It does not in any way promote conflicts in the both countries. Let me quickly show you guys the reactions and the reasons why he did what he did, and most importantly how he got caught. Watch these videos.
Guys, Nigerian Yahoo boy defraud the US President Donald Trump the sum of $250 million, which is approximately 460 million naira for his inauguration funds. Nigerian Yahoo boys defraud US. Let me tell you the story. And now the FBI are coming after them, and they even ordered for the forfeiture of the property. Anyway, this is what FBI posted. They say that FBI have filed a civil forfeiture complaint to seize property belonging to Lagos-based fraudster Ghanaaians for stealing more than 460 million naira in funds meant for the US President Donald Trump's 2025 inauguration. These Yahoo boys get mind though. Before they hold US president anyway through crypto, they say that this Ibokan, a Lagos-based Yahoo boy, use email or email, all this way they use email, they defraud people. So that when the donation was made, these people, now put their own email and the money was sent to them, although they have been found. To be honest, this is not a good name. This is not a good name for Nigeria. This is not a good name for us. These Yahoo boys are denting our image.
Why was this guy able to carry out this scam? So this guy mimic the office of the president, the inauguration. He mimics their email. So what this guy does is he went towards their website. He went to their website and he wrote to the office of the president that we need $250,000 for our inauguration funds. And the office was like, okay, fine, no problem. Send the address you want to receive the money. And Donald Trump now, the crypto president. So the guy now sent the USDT account that they are going to use to do the transaction. So without confirmation, the office just paid instantly. What he did is just like me creating not me, it's just an example. It's just like I just created a fake Coca-Cola email and I write to Coca-Cola company. Let me just say I create a fake distributional email. I write Coca-Cola distribution. Then I message Coca-Cola telling them that as the distributor of Coca-Cola, we need some funds to pay for our drivers and all those things. And Coca-Cola will just send money to me. Like, how did they fall for something like that? So after this guy received the funds, he transferred them to various crypto accounts, thinking he's anonymous. So lucky for him, he has already transferred the crypto to various wallets. And the US government, the FBI, they controls a lot of companies. So they froze some of his USDT wallet address. They tracked all his wallets and eventually some of them lead them to Binance. And that was when they find out his name, Agbokan. That's his name. So technically, he did not scam Donald Trump. No, those are just headline making wave. But he scammed the inauguration office, which is the office of the government. Funniest part about this is that he used Binance, and Binance have that KYC feature where you have to put your face, your real name and everything. So that was where they just get everything they need to know. Imagine doing scam and using Binance. Like, where's the sense in that? So far, some of the assets has been recovered, and some he has already used them to purchase landed properties, which the FBI are now requesting for them to be fortified. So
another fraudster has been caught, but this time in Ghana. On June 26, 2025, a Ghanaian man, Joseph Kwadwo Badu Boateng, popularly known as Dada Joe Remix, was extradited from Ghana to the United States for being the mastermind of a romance and inheritance scam that targeted vulnerable elderly Americans. According to the FBI, from 2013 to 2023, Boateng created hundreds of fake dating profiles online, preying on vulnerable elderly Americans who were in search for love. Once he has built trust, Boateng would immediately turn the story around. He would start telling the victims stories about gold and expensive jewelries he inherited from a close relative, and how he was willing to give it all to the victims if they can pay for taxes and other delivery fees. The victims, believing all the lies, sent large sums of money, only to be left heartbroken and broke. In all, Boateng stole over $100 million from this scheme. As the victims piled up, the FBI picked interest. They followed the money trail, which traced back to Boateng in Ghana. And so, the FBI worked with Ghanaian authorities to arrest him on May 27, 2025. Now, Boateng has been extradited to the US, facing serious charges, including conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering. If convicted, he could spend up to 40 years in prison. This is another key reminder to stay away from crime, to avoid ending up in prison like Boateng.
Lagos Yahoo boys scammed Donald Trump $250,000, which is roughly around 460 million naira. This $250,000 where this Lagos Yahoo boys scammed Donald Trump, it is allegedly meant for 2025 inauguration. There's level to this Yahoo thing like that. Nigerian boys get levels for this Yahoo something. Now the boy properties have been seized and FBI have launched investigation into this Yahoo boy.
When I went through the comment section, I was literally shocked that a lot of Nigerians were applauding this guy because it has something to do with Donald Trump. But then they forgot that crime is a crime, and this is like denting the image of Nigeria. There's nothing like you sitting owning up to the right things, like owning up to legal way of making money. There's limits. I don't just know what gives some people the morale. You went all the way from Nigeria. He's Lagos based, guys. He's not based in US. Right? You're able to do this. Some people say you went through Binance, cryptocurrency and all that, and you don't even have in mind that you can be confiscated, you can be arrested. We're talking about Donald Trump here. We're not talking about, even if it's an ordinary person, right? 2025 inauguration money. Like, what is really going on? I just think that at this point, we should tone it down. Africans as a whole should tone it down. The other day, we have this Boateng, this Ghanaian guy that also was caught. And if convicted, he could face 40 years in prison. Now, this guy has made FBI to storm Nigeria. What these guys forget is that our names are already on the blacklist. The other day, we heard that both Nigeria and Ghana, alongside with 32 other countries, right? I don't know, 26 or 30, I can't remember. We are listed on the countries that actually they've banned restrictions from visiting US. That means for you to travel all the way from Nigeria now to US, from Ghana to US, is mostly a no-go area, like a no-go zone area, if that makes sense. But then again, these are the reasons. This is the reason. Like, this man looked for who to defraud. It's Donald Trump. It's people's God for me. Why can't Nigerians channel this? Because you need to be intelligent to do these things that these guys are doing. You need to be very, very intelligent to do what these guys are doing. The other day we saw a lady. This lady, I think she's still a young girl. She was also caught. I think they said 18 years imprisonment or 20 years imprisonment. Can't you channel that energy into use that energy to make Nigeria better? Channel that energy into positivity in this country. Channel that energy into, like, let us decode the situations of this country and make it better, other than us using it all the time in a very, very wrong way. When we see videos like this, like, it just makes me poke, because I just feel like we deserve better. And this time around, we need to do better as Nigerian, because the constant news that we hear on social media most times break us, and it puts the name of Nigeria into shame. It puts our name in total bondage that a lot of people wouldn't want to associate with us. What do you think the mindset of Donald Trump will be now in Nigeria after he got defrauded? Right? So this is actually very crazy. Let us know that good name is better than riches at the long run. Let us know that even though your needs might be insatiable, I know you have a lot of things you need money for, but then you can still make money in a legal way. Let us say no to crime and know how to do the things without indirectly or directly hurting someone. I'm going to rest it here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If this is the first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You're welcome to Uncut with Uju. Don't make your last by subscribing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.